Hello again, fans. Bleach 516. The Squad Zero. That should tell you enough right there. So, it starts off with a couple of captains wondering if they're coming here or not, the soldiers. And that's all we get from there. And it skips over to the 12th Division. And we get the promised dialogue between Ichigo and Miuri. And Ichigo's sword is still broken in half when Harshvold cut it in half. And Ichigo has apparently been told that he can't be fixed. You need the owner's Reiatsu and time to pour it into. You need the owner's spirit and the Reiatsu, and you need to pour it into the sword. But according to Miuri, a broken Bankai never goes back to the way it was. Apart from exceptions, apparently Komamura's got such a good bond with his Bankai in the way that they get hurt and they get hit. He can repair his. And apparently when Ikaku's Bankai was destroyed, it's now no longer as powerful as it used to be, which is really interesting. And then Miuri gave away that Ikaku has Bankai, so Ichigo was like, Ikaku's Bankai? So Renji's Bankai's been destroyed about 1,000,000 times, and Ichigo, he brings it up. And apparently the blades on Hihio's Abimaru that were destroyed are still broken, apparently. So it's quite interesting. This is kind of giving us a reason as to why Renji's Bankai seems so weak. And suddenly, someone comes running in and they bat Ichigo aside. And they have this hugely buff body. And it's actually Cone. I did not expect this at all. But, it's so random. I did not expect to see the King of New York. You see, for some reason, Miuri decided to make him super buff. But then he pushes a button and Cone returns to normal. And then Miuri receives a message and he says, alright, I'll come right away. And apparently the Zero Division is here. And it's interesting because Ichigo then talks to Shinji about it. Miuri says that he wishes they weren't here. Shinji says he doesn't recommend Ichigo watches. So you know what? Why is there all this animosity towards the Royal Guard? So Ichigo wonders why they waited until they arrived and where they waited, and Shunsui says that they waited in the palace of the King of Souls. And Shunsui says that does Ichigo remember the wall that came down around Seirei when he first arrived? That wall usually protects the spirit realm, the King's realm. And then suddenly this massive pillar comes flying down and it lands in the ground. And apparently it's called Tenchurin, and it's the Zero Division's mode of transport. Ichigo wonders how they can fit all in there, and Shunsui replies that there's only 5 of them, and they each, their total power surpasses the power of all the 13 divisions. The doors open, and we get the 5 members, and that's the end of the chapter. This is the moment we've been waiting for an extremely long time. So, one of them is like a fat, really sort of traditional if you've seen Mulan, she sort of looks a bit like the geishas at the beginning of that. The guy next to her sort of looks like he's just straight out of the Yakuza. The guy in the middle just reminds me of Gimli a bit. The regal-looking woman's got to be Hikifune, and then you got some crazy-looking dude with glasses on the far right. So I've heard a lot of people not been too happy with their designs. I personally think they're alright, apart from maybe the guy with the glasses. I'm not too keen on him. But I think they're interesting, and it's not Kubo's recycling characters, and it's not his Bishonen designs either. They're pretty unique as far as the Bleach world goes. If that is Higefune, she looks awesome. She's possibly the coolest looking one there. I also think the guy in the middle is going to be pretty likeable. There is something strange though. I mean, like, why are some of them smiling? You know, Soul Society's just been devastated. What are they so happy about? And people are saying that they might be evil, and I don't really know if that's going to happen. It's a bit weird that they are smiling though. But you know, that's the chapter in a nutshell. The Royal Guard are finally here. What do you think about the designs? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Ichigo's Bankai? Is it never going to be the same again? What do you think about the revelation of the Bankais in general? What do you think about Cone returning? You know, overall it was a pretty good chapter, I thought. I'm going to give it a 9. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, and I will catch you again later for a Naruto review. Until then, signing out.